And you're watching live from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C., the Make America Great Again welcome celebration. We've been hearing from some incredible bands out there, the front man, and also Lee Greenwood and Three Doors Down, Greg. So pretty entertaining music here.
Oh, yeah, just fantastic. You know, there are a lot of balls tonight, but those guys have the most because they showed up. Not like those other performers that didn't show up. 35% of the Democrats, last count, didn't turn up for the inauguration. What is it about liberals never showing up for work? I mean, it's a salary. It ain't welfare, you deadbeats. Show up. You know what they should do? They should fill those seats up with all the detainees they released from Gitmo. Apparently, they're so harmless.
Okay, and also sharing a theme of positive energy and unifying the country. Thank you for those charming words, Greg. All right, Dana, what do you make of it? Incredibly beautiful shot when you look at our capital.
I have to say, the advance team and the production team that put that shot together, it is absolutely stunning. And from a production standpoint, I think, look at the Lincoln Memorial in the background and the weather. Mother Nature has cooperated so well. It's beautiful. I'm very impressed. And I had a good time teaching all of them the lyrics to God Bless Texas. They caught on. They were singing.
And the two-step as well. So, Eric, really an incredibly moving moment, and you see the President-elect Donald J. Trump, along with his wife Melania and their family members, joining them, really kind of celebrating and taking in this amazing moment.
It really was stunning. We came up on the show at 5 o'clock, and the front men were playing, and Lee Greenwood came out and played God Bless America, and I'm telling you, I was fighting back tears, but I was so proud of everything that was going on. I agree with Dana. My line was going to be, God even cooperated with Donald Trump's inauguration. Mother Nature, we'll take that, but wow.
I was trying to be all-inclusive and gender neutral.
The beauty of the sky in the background, the music, but Lee Greenwood and the frontman playing
Proud to be an American.
I was just blown away.
Think about the risk that, like, a band like Three Doors Down is taking, that they will never be liked by their peers again. They're getting amazing exposure, and that's important, but they're going to be, that's what I mean. This is actually a brave act for an artist. Yeah. Because they're going to be so despised by the liberals in their entertainment.
Well, half the country now who is pro-Trump may decide they like Three Doors Down.
Download it.
Yeah, why not? A very positive moment. What do you think, Juan? I mean, you've been able to be at a few of these.
Well, you know, I really do think that Dana's right. This is a spectacular view, and the sky is just gorgeous. I like Lee Greenwood. I almost thought I was at a ball game for a second there, but you know what's great about this is walking around D.C. today. You know, Chocolate City is, I think, more like a swirl. There are so many different kinds of people here today. You see the bikers already in town, lots of people who I don't think of themselves as, you know, friendly to Washington are here in big numbers with their families, and that's pretty cool. Now, this thing is going to cost, I'm told, like, you know, $200 million, something like that. What is it? I forget how much it is. It's going to be the most expensive inaugural ever. But it's not because of anything Donald Trump is doing. He's got like 3 balls, basically, which is a whole lot less than Obama or even George W. Bush. But it's because of security. And I think there are going to be protesters here as well. So in addition to what we're seeing, which is the joy of this moment and the inaugural, you know, passage of power from one administration to another, I think this is also going to be a big weekend in D.C. for protests.
Can I point out something else? Donald Trump, a lot of people were wondering what he was going to do. He's going to listen to the music, and that man, I'm very happy he did this. He stood up. He was clapping.
Yeah, he liked
it. Involved.
He liked it.
Singing. The first family was singing.
Yeah.
He gave a big hug to Lee Greenwood.
That was great.
And you will get, I'm telling you, tomorrow you will get, the left-wing mockery will be thicker than Michael Moore's thighs. They're going to talk about how there was no hip bands and how they exploited patriotism and all that stuff. They will not see it as a real actual event, that these people actually feel this way and think this way. They'll see it as something silly, something that their parents do.
But so many other people really enjoying this, excited to be there. So many people wanted to be able to attend, you know, the concert, and that's why it's great that we're able to bring it to you live. I mean, it's just, you know, behind us over here. It's really beautiful because we're all right here being able to enjoy and have a front row seat to American political history, which really is an incredible moment. And I love seeing all the children and families that wanted to bring their kids here to be able to see this and learn about history, you know, firsthand. And this is a very special day for the President-elect and his family, Dana.
Well, they call it a welcome celebration, what's happening right now at the Lincoln Memorial. And if I were down there as part of the celebration, I wouldn't worry about what anyone in Hollywood or on the left is going to say.
Exactly.
Just ignore them. Don't put it out of your mind and enjoy the moment, because the events of the weekend, this kickoff is a celebration. Many people will be here on the mall tomorrow to watch the swearing in, and then there's the fun events on the at the balls, and then on Monday, that's when all the work is really going to begin. I think it's great just to have a weekend to celebrate, and for anybody taking a look at that shot right there, I think they have to be proud and a little bit moved. You see, it is packed down there, and the atmosphere must be fantastic.
I mean, Greg, the naysayers, people saying, well, okay, this is a divided country. From where we stand right here, you see, like Juan said, people from all over the world, all over the country, which is the idea, unification.
The election of Barack Obama is the most historical election, the first African-American. But this is the most unlikely one. And in a weird way, I mean, Barack Obama had a better chance of becoming president than Donald Trump did. And that makes this, I think, it's kind of equally amazing and surreal, because it was so unlikely, and it was against so many odds and against so many critics, and it still happened.
Well, I love that shot right there. See that right there? What's going through that man's mind right now? I mean, just so amazing that he is about to be sworn in as the 45th president.
I bet he's not thinking that. I bet he's thinking about dinner. I don't think he gets. You know what I mean? He's probably going, I hope they have steak or chicken.
I just want to say, I think his election, clearly unbelievable. No political experience, a businessman, but I don't think it's the first black guy. That was amazing to me. But I got to say, when I think about what he's going through right now, I think it's a real transition. I think he's starting to appreciate that the performers who are here, the crowds that are here, are for him, for the future president of this country. So tonight, he's going to, people thought maybe he won't stick with tradition, but he's going to stick with tradition. He's going to stay at the Blair House tonight and be, presidential. Maybe even go over to St. John's, the Episcopal Church, in the morning.
All right.